So, hear me? It says my device is causing poor audio quality. Can you guys hear me okay?
Very good.
Okay. Wanted to make sure. Maybe it's not hearing real well or something. I don't know.
Did he just looking at the wiki here? Did he complain about our layout? Did he not like the layout on this?
What he mentioned on the layout was that it didn't meet his screen. He had to go back and forth side to side.
Right.
Mine, it works fine. I mean, I'm looking at it now, and there's no side to side at all.
I called help desk for compatibility issues.
And he even mentioned there on the second one, on the second response, that it might be his browser. He said it looked better. Thinking, it's just just Firefox. But I pulled it up on Firefox and it looks fine too.
I mean, I use Chrome and it looks good on here.
Yeah, mine too.
It is Chrome, so.
I'll check it on the Explorer.
Yeah, I don't know what the thing was or what his
concerns
were or what was causing it, but.
Hey, it looks good on there too. Well, kind of cuts it off a little bit.
I've always had trouble with Explorer since, like, I don't know, 03. I haven't really used it.
Yeah, I use Chrome and I started using Firefox now, but.
On Explorer, you can't scroll down; it doesn't load.
I don't mind Firefox so much, but it crashes so often for me.
Oh yeah. See, I just started using it when Evan brought it to my attention. So.
Either you guys ever use that Opera browser?
No.
I haven't either.
Chrome, unless something requires a Java player. That's Firefox.
Well, a techie geek buddy of mine uses Opera all the time, swears up and down it's the best thing he's ever ran across, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah, well, I haven't felt a lack in my tech life for not knowing what it was,
I'd have to put it on all devices, and I don't have time for that.
Yeah, right? Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, you think so.
So the Google Says part of this, does he want that to be specific to the module we're on?
I think so.
Okay.
And that's kind of what I was trying to. I threw some stuff in there just to kind of keep it consistent.
Yeah, I found some stuff that was pretty interesting, but it really didn't jive up with what we're doing right now. So it's like, well, do I need to?
You can always throw it in on the other steps if you find something. That's the other thing too is.
Like in the book, what they show you too, it's like, yeah, here is theory of how this should work. So I like when you see the failures because everybody, like the boxing adage, you know what I mean. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face, and
pretty much, yeah.
I mean, because it's like every system you see is going to be, every business is different because every ERP they deploy is different. So I get the guideline part, but
well, you got to keep in mind that's all it is a guideline,
Yeah.
I guess I need to reload Internet Explorer because it's just not playing at all on mine.
It was fighting mine. It crashed once and then it reloaded.
I haven't used Internet Explorer and I couldn't tell you how long. No.
I deal with Internet Explorer on Windows 7 every day at work, and it's the oldest versions ever. And it's.
Oh, you're still on Windows 7? We just let's say just last year, about February or so, we upgraded to 10 and we got new computers. So. We do it about every 3 years or so.
These are like the digital media players are just little, they have OSs in them and the software you run, and that's it.
Anything else is on the out or whatever?
Yeah. Well, we logged into them. We logged me into them to support them, but they haven't been done in years. I found one today. It had Windows 7 Service Pack 1. That's as far as it was updated.
You had Windows Me?
No, it was log me in. That's how we access it, remote in.
Right.
But this player hasn't been updated since 2013. It was on Service Pack 1, Windows 7.
That's nuts.
It took me 7 hours
I believe it.
of my day.
I had a Windows Me laptop a long time ago, and to me that was proof that programmers get high.
Yeah.
It's the worst operating system. That was worse than Vista.
Yeah, they've had some questionable ones before, so far, you guys think we're good with what we got on the wiki so far? I mean, obviously you can go and make some modifications to it if you see that I missed or something you want to throw in there.
Just out of curiosity, if I do find something good on, how do we put it on there? Where do you want it, I guess?
Dock side, so you can easily drag it. I already wanted to put it on our document stuff so we can go through it before we put it up so he can see it.
Yeah, that's what I would. Okay, so just put it right in there.
Okay, are you talking about?
If I find a decent article that relates and it's something that can be useful.
So I don't have any issues personally when you're throwing it on the page itself. If you've done it before, it's not that. I mean, it's pretty user friendly.
Now, I haven't played with this one, but it can't be that hard to figure out.
If you have any issues, just shoot it to me and I'll throw it on there. It's not a big deal. I can do that.
That works.
Just make sure we cite it too, because it's one of the things we got gigged on initially. So I've started putting the references in there.
I saw that. I like that.
I started doing that in my homework too.
I'm trying to do it on the homework, but sometimes I forget those. Unless if it's the book, I'm not too overly concerned, but I do try to cite external sources at least.
Right.
And
I have cited the textbook too. So.
Yeah, on that last one, that personal plan that I had to do twice because I didn't even know. Because I didn't plagiarize the book, and I just turned in Visio, and I didn't put it on. I didn't put it in a JPEG, and he got mad at me.
You on that too? I lost points for that too because I didn't read the damn.
Yeah, so he told me, and then I asked him twice. He's like, read closer. Finally, I was, being tired of when you're working full time, you're trying to get homework in, you get tired, you just want to get shit done, right?
Yep.
Then he started just read deeper. I'm like, I asked you twice. I go, listen, it's easier for me to ask you a question on what I did wrong than it is for me to search your story through this. I go, my time, I don't have much of it. I'm like,
right.
Aren't you supposed to answer these questions that I have if I'm not clear about something? I go, you give me the same answer twice. Just read deeper. I'm like, yeah, great. I did it wrong at first. What do I need to do? I'm asking you.
Hey, help a brother out, man. Come on.
Well, and then I emailed him back. I'm just like, dude, I go, well, I get it, man. I go, I want to ask you questions. I'll go ask my classmates when I don't know how to do something, even though it's your job and what you get paid for.
Funny.
It was funny.
So do we need?
Ready?
Other than what we got, do we need anything else from just for what we're dealing with right now?
I've just been looking through that. Laura's what they use right now for their. I can't even think of the name of the word for it. Survey. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, their survey's kind of weak. It's kind of weird. I've been playing with the surveys in Salesforce. I've actually downloaded like 3 different types. I'm getting emails from everybody. Hey, do you need any help with your get feedback? You know, the RS, can I help you with that? You know, it's like, dude, I'm in a class. I'm just practicing here. Let me alone, you know?
Right, back up a little.
Yeah.
With their survey, it's all different format.
There's survey builder's a little different than
If they want to keep it simple, keep it all checkboxes or keep it all drop lists. You know, check.
And I cannot, for the life of me, I gotta go into it now because you got me curious. What the heck?
Like the bottom half is all checkboxes, agrees, strongly interested, but I don't know. I know when I do surveys, I like them just to be all the same thing. So you just click, 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 done.
Yeah. So Salesforce, I'm just logging into my Salesforce domain here, and there's Timba. Have you guys ever heard of Timba surveys?
No. I think I read it on Salesforce.
It came highly recommended from the App Exchange.
Okay.
They're supposed to be compatible with Salesforce, and it's actually one of the nicer ones, I think, that I'd like to use. But whenever I go to edit the surveys, now you're going to be that way, aren't you? Okay. So it's eventually going to let me play, maybe. So if I go here, let's just see if that'll work. Go to design, and it's not playing. So design. So list has no rows. I know that because you wouldn't let me add anything. So, I guess I'm going to have to delete it and start over. If I can do that, that's not a tough thing to do. But I even went through. I Googled and found information on how to actually set it up in Salesforce. So I went through this whole process of setting it up in Salesforce, and I finally got it all set up. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys so you can see what I'm doing here and how this. So hoping it's not just me, and there may be something I'm missing that you guys might know a little bit more about. So I'm in Timba surveys, and it tells me I just started I'm just going to start a new survey. So ICT interest survey, that's what I want to create. Well, this is what pops up. You got all these options here. So, you know, if I want to use one of these, I'm supposed to be able to just drag it straight down. And then it says I'm supposed to be able to click on it, and the dialog box is supposed to open up to the right where you make all your modifications to the questions. But it's not happening. It doesn't happen. So I'm wondering if I got a bad mode, or if I don't know what. But I can go into some of the other surveys like SurveyForce as not bad surveys, but so I did a similar one for this. Problem is I can't really figure out how to send them out. So this is a survey here that I set up in Force, but I can only share it in my chat. Well, I finally think I figured it out. I can email it, but I don't know if it's, I've got to go with contact merge or whatever. So
Try to send us that.
if I go to contact merge and I say internal or survey for surveys, I don't know yet which way to go with it. So I'm going to try survey for surveys. Where I get I don't know where I get like we've got to work on with that. I mean, contact merge with email link with contact merge, email link anonymous. I don't know. I mean, so unless this is the email link I would be sending you guys, try that. See if you get it. Just send it to you in an email. Gonna work or not.
Would that require the user to have Salesforce though?
See, and that's what it shouldn't, because where I went in and set it up, it set it up so that to have required Salesforce, it's supposed to be able to go external.
Done.
According to the way it's supposed to be set up. Do anything or not. There's also one other one
Labs?
that it's called it'll get there eventually. It's called Survey Builder. I've just got to go in and set up Survey Builder, because I didn't do it, and I found that's how to do that. So I'm going to set this up and I'll shoot it out to you guys.
So I got you a link for your survey, and when I click on it, it says developer edition enforced blah 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 is down for maintenance.
So that means.
Did you publish it?
I think I did. I'm pretty sure it's published.
Yep. Didn't launch.
So you got it, Jay?
It didn't launch. Same thing.
Yeah, we got the link. That's a start anyway.
So I don't know. I just got to figure out how this thing. I mean, I want to hopefully figure this out before we actually get our.
Well, did you see the one that's lightning ready?
This one is supposed to be lightning ready.
Was it labeled? I didn't see that one there.
Yeah, if you go into. I'm going to throw it up here real quick. Let me just do a search for it. I don't see Tim on here now. I mean, that was kind of weird. I also downloaded that ARES one, AREES.
There's a ton on here.
Stuff to use. I'm just trying to figure out which one's best. What is that survey builder that I've got the information on, and I got to go in and set it up?
Shush.
It may be actually better than the other ones. And
Oh, the arrest? Yeah, it's 4. Well, it's only 2 people though, but it's 4.5 stars. Survey Monkey 4 stars, 8 people though. But Survey Force is 135 at 3 stars. Get feedback, 5 stars.
I've got that one somewhere. I can't figure out where it is because some of a box there. I think I don't know if that's the survey or no. That's just that's something else. I don't know what that is.
Yeah. It's 8. Can't pay for that.
But anyway, so that's kind of, I just wanted to see if you guys knew anything about the surveys. I've just been playing with them, and I'll play with the survey builder tonight and see if it works any better. I sent a couple of them to myself to see if I could do them, and I did them, and I sent it back, and I didn't get any response, I don't know where to find the information. Maybe that's part of the problem too.
And yeah, I think you're gonna have to publish it because you're doing it on your domain you created, so it's always gonna go back to you because it's on your,
See, I could have sworn I published it. That's what's weird. I would have sworn I published that thing whenever I set it up, but again, maybe I didn't. I mean, I can go in and redo it. I think I could go in and redo it anyway. I'll delete it, but surveys, please create a site first. Here's the other thing too, is that site thing that they're talking about. I can only create one site. I got to figure out where I got it set up for it. That may be part of the problem too, is I've got it set up for something else. I've got the site set up for another one. Got the site set up for Survey Force, and it's activated. But the problem being is I don't know.
Fucking thing of armor! It's not fair! I want to see what's a
The active checkbox wasn't marked.
One more time.
Up above, the active checkbox wasn't clicked.
I think that might be part of the problem. I thought it was, but it's not. Now it is. Let's try that.
Hang on, let's go back to email. There it is.
Hey, something that simple, huh? So does the link work now?
Yep, link opens right up to the survey.
Yep, I got it too.
Very awesome. That was an easy fix. Hey, I'm glad we talked about this.
I learned that at Salesforce. Like when you don't save or refresh your screen, it doesn't go to check your work.
So you guys do the survey and see what we can get back and see if that's going to work.
Okay.
I don't see why that wouldn't. I mean, it's.
Well, the only thing the only issue I would see is me getting information back, because whenever I went into the public access settings, I wish this thing would just stop. And I basically set it up just like it told me to set up the Timba ones, except with.
And where do you see your data when we submit it?
See, that's the thing. That's what I'm not sure about. Where should I see it? Yeah, I'm.
Is there?
Would that come through Chatter, you think?
No, it would have to have somewhere where he can hold the data, where he can make reports on it, where he can report it.
I've got most of this stuff is the Timba stuff. Got survey manager page, and it should
Try that.
Well, so let me just see here, because survey responses, survey themes, surveys taken. So that shows the two one that I tried and one that in the chatter.
Hit import once.
And import.
See if it gives you a location.
No, so that would be if we taken. But I don't. It would have to be a CSV file according to that. So I don't have that file. So I'm wondering if maybe it's something, surveys. That's just.
This tab only needed for customer portals.
Yeah, so that's what I'm just open up that and see what survey. This is the Timba, because that's altumeric. And I have no idea where that would be. But
I haven't tinkered with it yet.
Would that?
That's the Timba one, so that one's not going to be any good for me because I'm set up for Survey Force right now. So.
That's different. My bad.
Let's try this. That tells me where the survey is. You would think.
Should be something right in there, I would think, to get at it.
Responses. You haven't viewed any survey responses recently. Try switching list views. That doesn't do anything for me.
Are you on the arrest survey builder?
This is under. Honestly, I don't know what this one is. That may be the arrest one. I don't know. I don't recognize that. And that very well may be. I don't know.
Our survey app helps you to collect and analyze.
Did you send it through the Salesforce, or just you put the link on the email?
I just put the link on a regular email.
Yeah, because I'm just watching the part of the video and it showed that they emailed it through Salesforce.
Ah.
Informed decision.
But
if that's the case,
that doesn't make sense either because we clicked a link. We are in Salesforce to take the survey.
Yeah.
Salesforce.
But
we don't have to be logged in for that, I thought.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to be. So if I do that, let's assume I do that. Oh, stop it. So let's go.
I'm not the only one that yells at my computer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do it all the time.
I yell at the developers.
So this is where I want to be. I want to. I don't know. I don't know how I need to send. That's nothing. This is all crap that I've done in the class. So the survey is what I need. I just don't get. So if I go into like, here's what I don't know. Let me think. I'm trying to think how I would email. Something here. Work.
Go search Salesforce and put survey in there.
Nothing shows up, I don't think. See, nothing shows up. That's what's weird.
No, the search Salesforce, the search bar above it. Just hit enter. Now, look on your left right there, and you can see, well, what are these reports? So how can we get these? There's a permission. I'm seeing a permissions thing on mine. Permission sets. Is that on yours? Nope.
Hang on. Oh, this is oh, hang on, right here. Response 12. Survey guest user. So how come? So that's what we're looking for.
So I'll try to. I'll take it again and put this.
So yeah, we got guest users, but it doesn't tell you who they are. It should be.
Well, that's what on that first part, like I see on hers too. She had to think, okay, what's your name? You know, first, last name, email address.
Yeah, but well, that's true because I'm not going to know unless there's a contact. What we'll have to do is we'll have to set up the contacts to the emails, and then it can identify who they are probably. So if I go in and set up your guys' email or contact name and email, it very well might be able to recognize who you are.
Or we can go like UW Stout's whole email thing has a record of every student there. Spam it out to them.
No, I don't want to spam it out to them. They might that probably wouldn't be a good thing.
Yeah, I just took another quiz, so yeah, that one says there's 4 records.
Oh, so 14 is the high one there. So let me refresh the page. See what happens. There's 15, 16, 17, 18.
21.
So we're getting them. So we're getting the reports, but we just got to now figure out how to
turn them into useful info.
Yeah, how to relate to it. So
on your
3
on your builder, can you put text boxes for input? You know, for names.
See, that's what I'm thinking. If we could, that's not going to help because I don't think survey taken by user. See.
Yeah, so you edit that and
So we would have to.
Allow everyone to use it, and then
So what I'm thinking is, if I add you guys in as contacts in the email, it might work. Let me just try that real quick. So I'm going to go into sales.
see, that would require you to have a database full of every email that you're going to send it to. If you have them, the people, like on her survey, she has name, first, last name, major, and email address. So there you can import it and then send it out because it'll already be in with the survey. It's just a new field.
So I need to go in and edit the survey then. So let's try. We'll try that. I mean, it can't hurt. I mean,
Right.
Well, because you know what I mean. Because otherwise,
yeah.
if you want to send it out, you already have to have the database already for the naming.
So I just want a free text. Free text single row. Please provide your name. If I could spell.
That's overrated.
I can't spell it either. Word hasn't been helping me because I've been spelling them so wrong.
Just gave up on you.
I did. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to move this one all the way to the top.
See, no, do 3 of those: first name, last name, and then email address. Well, if it works.
Oh, okay, so edit. So I need. I'm going to need something different then.
Multi-select. No.
Multi-select gives you options. How about just?
Well, you can just add another
Yeah.
row, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we need to. You have to have that data, so it's.
Yeah. So I'm going to say.
First name, last name.
I see what you're saying. Gotcha. Okay. So.
Oh yeah.
I love it when random stuff just goes off.
I just blew off on your computer for no reason.
Nah, wife's cell phone.
Why did I do that? That's not what I wanted. Damn it!
Well, don't do it then.
Okay. Please provide your name. Please provide your first name.
Now you're being picky.
Add a question. Free text, single row. God damn it! First name of these new hands. Save. Another question.
No, box thing.
Free text.
Yeah, because that's what she has. First name, last name, question mark. What's your Stowe email address?
Okay. So now I got to get these moved up. Actually, it doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah, I think we'll answer those questions first. Because even if they don't complete the quiz, you still have their information.
Good point. But if you wear a hat, nobody notices. Trying to move them up too fast. That's the problem, I think. Okay. What's your last name? I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this though, because I was hoping we'd be able to get their information right out of sales, right out of it.
But in like real life application, you wouldn't have that data. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you'd have to store a lot of. You have a big.
Okay. So
save that, and I'll try to take it again.
hang on, yeah, go ahead. Well, yeah, the link should still. Let me see here. Should
go to.
Did
you save order?
Yeah. Save the order. So let me just make sure it's going to look the same.
It's on here.
Okay. See, for me, it's got user Greg Parrish because I have myself as a contact.
Right.
I'm going to send it to me, I wonder.
Send it to your other email address.
Well, I'm just going to send it to my Stout email address and see if it works.
Hey, doesn't that say sharing options chatter right there? Does that matter?
No, you can put it on chatter.
Okay.
I see what you're saying, but yeah, if I go.
Okay. Yeah, you showed us that.
If I do contact merge, and then emailable links pops up, but I want to do external.
Yeah, you're fine. I was just kind of curious about it.
Actually, it does change some of the information, I think, now that I look at it. Oh,
But now, see if it merges my contact that I sent back on this.
Okay, we need to go back to survey and to reports. Survey with questions and responses. So that would probably be 31. Let's see that.
There, I sent you a response too, so now you get a couple options.
That's not the one I want to look at. I want to look at.
What are the fields for the?
Oh wait, I want to go back here. So I want to say there, and it's still.
Click that survey taken by user.
Where you at? Oh, this
bottom right there. So I wonder if you can add that so you can take the question.
See, that's why I'm thinking that we need to, because it automatically looks at a guest. It calls it a guest. But if I go in, let me try.
What's that Boolean question for? True or false?
Where you at?
Right about where you're at. Taken. I think that says taken.
Yeah.
Oh. Duh.
Set that for true. It should show all the responses, I would think.
So if I go. I'm going to cancel that. I don't want to do that. So let me just.
What are the fields? What are the fields on the report?
Okay, let me go back to the report here. Not where I wanted to be. So it's the question, are you interested, yada, yada, yada. So response number 22 was by survey taker number 4.
How are you doing this survey ID? How are you? We need to connect that with.
Exactly, and that's why I'm saying I'm refreshing, because Dennis said he took one too, so I just want to see
Well, why would the name be the question, though?
Please provide your first name.
Hey, there you go.
Okay, so there we go. So it's actually in this area here. I was looking in the wrong area.
So if you go one record down from there,
So there's Jay's email,
and the next one down should be mine.
and this one should be yours. There you go.
We should be able to. Can you change that? What appears on there, because the response ID, we should have it as the email.
Edit. Let's see.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like for the values, what values are going into there?
Let me see if I can edit here. So I want
I mean, because like response ID equals email address. Question 3.
so let me required. So I don't know where I'm. Let's see, that's response ID.
So what does the response ID equal? You know what I mean? It's like a
I do know what you mean. Yeah.
programming. So like it would be response ID equals, email address.
Would this be set up for like an anonymous survey, you think?
It wouldn't be anonymous because they ask for your name and your student email.
Well, that's how he's got it set up, yeah. But I mean the structure itself. If it's looking at a response, I'm guessing it's just in order. Who clicked what when?
Would it be response to question 3?
Equals email.
Question 3. I think for that, it'd have to be question 3 because it's not going to know it's an email because it's just a text field.
So.
Oh yeah, that could be.
Yeah, you're right.
I remember some programming.
I've been trying to
get through it.
Miserable stuff.
So it didn't take the. Okay, so let me edit that.
Yeah, so we need to see if we can make it equals
Response
to
ID
equals the answer to question 3 instead of email. You need to put that question 3, or if there's a
saying response ID
equals to, and is there a thing where you can drag the question there? Or
Nope.
hang on.
Oh, please provide your UW start email address, because that's the way it's labeled in the form down there. Doesn't let you copy and paste either.
Probably not, because I just tried it to drag it. So that didn't change anything, though.
Well, look back at the report.
Let's hit save.
See, you have to refresh.
Okay, so
Just scroll down to where we were, or is it grand total? Seems that output's not user friendly enough. Can you widen out the response ID column? It might not be showing it because it might be long. Nope.
No.
Yeah, our output shouldn't be that. And where name is, we need to change that to be the names because you have question and the name as the same output. So we need to edit name to take it from the fields from questions 1 and 2.
What are you saying?
Okay, right on the bottom where your form is, okay, the question, it's are you interested? But name is the same thing. We need to change that so the output becomes the input from questions 1 and 2.
You know what?
You see what I'm saying on your bottom right there, where it says question name response ID. Name should not be are you interested about a degree because it's the same thing name as question. Name's output should be what we input into values 1 and 2.
Yeah, but I don't know unless there is a.
You know what I mean? Because then when you look at the report, because you want the output to be, yeah, here's the question, here's the person's name, here's their email address.
Was there any way you can share this survey with us on survey on Salesforce or anything like that, and then we could all tinker with it, find the settings that work?
I should probably. I don't know if I can give you guys.
Yeah, we'd have to. If you made it for all users, we could join your.
I did set it up for all users, so I need.
But we'd have to be users.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna set you up for users here.
Oh. Well, if it was easy, I'd say go for it, but.
Well, it shouldn't be that difficult to set up users. Should just be able to add new users.
Well, are these live enough that we can connect to each other's, or are we just kind of a sandbox thing where you have a platform that we can play with?
Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we?
I imagine.
Okay, so what's your email, Jay?
Oh, my stout?
Yeah.
Is that my stout? Is
right?
Seppanen? Yeah. No, you have one too many N's in there.
Just pick one. The other ones are fine.
That's right.
Okay, so I'm gonna say Control V J
at 4569.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got a number in there.
And this is at
my.uwstout.edu. Username. Okay. Role. Do I have a?
I think you can put any role in. You can click, not CEO because it's the red one. Oh yeah, it is.
Sales platform. I don't know.
Try Salesforce.
System administrator. There we go.
That's the key one.
Yeah. So I don't care about mobile configuration. I don't care about any of that. Receive approval requested emails. I don't. I guess that's probably leave that. So we'll go save and new and see what happens. Okay.
Let's do it for him.
Username must be in the form of email address. Okay.
Copy and paste.
Yes, exactly.
Let's say, Jay, is that the email you used to set up yours?
Well, actually, no, because there was an error on it, and there's not a U in stout.
I wonder if we have to use the ones we use to create our live
Because
instance.
I'm setting you up for this one.
Yeah, I don't think so, though, because you're just creating a different login.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't know if you would have to, if I have to give you a password, or I don't see a place to give a password. Oh, look at there. How about that?
Yeah, I just got an email from it.
Nice.
Number Dennis.
4488, I think.
I think.
Hell, I don't email myself. It's the weakness I have with the auto login, you know.
Yeah,
I know.
exactly.
We're not.
Oh, just set yours right up. Imagine that.
I'll take it.
Okay, so what else did I do over here? I had to set up, okay. CEO, Salesforce.
Yeah, then when you log in, it makes you create a password.
Hey, Kurt, cool.
Nice.
So, what did I do over here?
I think you just left it at Salesforce, wasn't it? Salesforce platform.
Salesforce,
Yes,
huh?
of course.
But if I do that, then it just gives you platform user. I want you to have system admin, chatter external, chatter free.
Try identity.
No.
Wasn't the system admin lower?
Yeah, but you gotta be able to get to it.
Oh.
I wonder if because. Let me just try something here.
Say maybe we can't both be CEOs, huh?
Yeah. I don't know. Let's see here. I don't get why it's not giving me the options I had before. You know what? I'm just gonna say save for a second. I'm gonna go back to Jay's and see what his. And you have mail.
Yep, there's my email.
Okay. So let me go back and look at Jay, CEO.
Are you in Surveyforce?
Sales user license Salesforce. I wonder why it won't let me have that again. I don't know if you're going to be able to do anything, Dennis, because I need to figure out why.
No worries.
Well, don't use customer support. Use. Yeah, CFOs don't need that. Oh, do they have like?
I don't understand why it's not. Well, we'll just go with that. I'm going to hit save. Mike, you on? I know he was there earlier.
Yeah, he was.
I can get his email. It's just.
All right, I'm logged into yours, Greg.
Very cool. So you guys go in and play with it. I don't care. It's not. You're not going to hurt anything. It's just.
What is the survey we're using here? Is it Survey Force?
Yeah, that was Survey Force there. Okay, so. Eight 948. At nyuwstout.edu. Okay. Oh, duh. Oh, that's not the wrong email address. What's wrong with you? Eight 948. Okay, let me just make sure. Yeah, I guess it is because I put a comma instead of a period.
Fat fingered it, huh?
Must have.
Happens to me all the time.
That is so weird. I'm curious. Do I already have him listed in there? It won't let me add him because it says he's already somewhere else. How weird is that? You guys are somewhere else too, but it let me add you.
But I didn't use my Stout email to add.
Oh, to set yours up initially?
Correct, and Jay said his was spelled wrong, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's probably.
Can't add him because he has his own instance of it.
Where did he go? Anyway, see what you can do, Jay. Work your magic, man.
Trying to find the developer part.
Yeah, I haven't had any luck either.
I found the survey questions.
See, realistically, we should be able to.
Yeah, we should be able to take whatever's inputted and put it on the output for our reports. It's like a
Edit it.
It's like a Visual Basic thing.
And which one are we using? Which survey thing?
Survey force.
Okay. Makes me wonder how many other groups have gone this deep into it.
I kind of doubt anybody else is.
Dude, I think I could write this out in the developer in the sandbox.
Hey, ultimately, I don't know if we want to spend a whole lot of time on it because we're going to have to set it up in our own when we get our own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's worth. If it's worth doing it or not.
But I don't know how it works out in there if they have the forms that you can do. Just you can put your boxes there and tell it what it wants to do.
You should be able to rename it though. I mean, that just.
Yeah, because it's our output. Because on the list where the reports are, that input from those questions has to equal the output for the field we're looking at. Oh, where are you at there?
Filter under the.
Okay, try this.
Accounts with or without opportunities.
I think it's backwards what we have going on. So go back to the filter for the reports.
Yeah.
So I think it might have to be that. Okay, click on that one again. Edit it. Please provide your first name equals what box we want to call it. Name, comma. Yeah, name. That's perfect because that will fill in that field. Equals. Try that. Leave that like that and see if that works. Oh, it's email address. So that question would be.
Last name.
Yeah. So the question would be. Please provide first name.
Let's see what other stuff we got here. But I mean, if we.
But that will put name. It will be in the field name. So whatever.
We do with UW Stout. Your name would be your UW Stout. Let's see if it'll work. Whoa.
But now you can drop and drag field groups. Drag name over there. So why did it be survey ID?
Or response ID. I don't know.
What's up?
Two favorite questions.
Well, that obviously is not what we wanted to do.
Everything is in your binder. All the newspapers. All of them. Probably with a TV in there, footnotes where they belong.
Anyway.
Yeah, because I know if it was code, it would be like, okay, so this box here, output equals blah, 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 concatenation text, whatever is input from this.
Yeah, I'm not going to save it. We'll just. For sure.
Because I can see the survey questions.
Yeah, and that's the other part. It's just
Being a developer, or where you're at, looking at that.
so play with it for a little bit. I got to get off here shortly, so.
All right. Yeah, well, this is a long one.
I'm gonna go in and play with the other survey too that I got later on. Maybe.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Because like on your layout of your report, the field has to equal from whatever your input is.
Right.
You follow me?
Yeah.
So instead of it shouldn't have the question, it should have the response that we gave.
Right.
Well, John, I'll play with this. I gotta eat some dinner too.
All right. Hey, you guys have a good rest of your week. I'm sure we'll talk via email.
Okay.
Well, yeah, this is actually good to work on now when there's free time, so we don't have to rush towards the end.
Right.
All right, guys.
Are we planning on meeting on the 24th?
Probably Wednesday, the next Wednesday, because I think Mike's days off are different.
Yeah, just send an email out. Everybody will be on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. 24th, I'm busy. I'm not around that night, so.
Is that what is that, a Tuesday or a Wednesday?
That's a Tuesday.
It's probably going to be next Wednesday.
Okay.
All right, we're two Wednesdays away. That's 2 Wednesdays away. Next Wednesday will be the 18th. So we're probably going to meet on the 18th, probably on the 25th then, because he was saying his days rotate. Today was his last Tuesday off, I think.
Okay.
But we'll square it away before next week.
Works for me.